Their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. So Golden State will get the first possession. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And it's hammered home by Green.
All the things that Draymond does when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And a deep three from Curry. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Now here's Green. He had 22 in the win against Utah. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Here's Curry. He played a great game against the Lakers. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Thompson. Three-pointer, Brooks. That shot off the mark. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Green up top, defended by Pajemski. Here we go, one-on-one. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Thompson finds Green. Now Şengün. Green covering. Tries a 10-footer. The Rockets with another miss. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Butler on the wing. The shot, no good. Good D by Şengün. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Van Vliet. Blocked! They get it back, and they pick up 2. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Green. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Inside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
Good textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Curry passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Thompson. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside for Brooks. Thompson with it. Şengün with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And this group of shooting guards has gotten it done in a number of areas this last month. You see their rebounding averages. Third is Jalen Green.
I mean, think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
Now here's Moody. Curry looking it over from deep. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 6.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Here's Brooks. Moody defends. Knocked away. On the wing, Green. Green covering. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Podziemski with it. Working on Green. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Thompson right side. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. Over Green. Şengün, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Butler. No points so far. Double team on Butler. The kick out. Curry launches a 3. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. Now Brooks. Green with the ball. He's covered by Curry. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Green for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Podziemski. And he also played really well in the win against the Lakers.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Here's Van Vliet. They trail by 1. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And here's Thompson. 9 points in his last outing. Down low. Here's Şengün. Chalk up 2 there. Şengün's got 8.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Up Nation, time to get up and make some noise. Here come those free t-shirts. Once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team.
And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets, came away with a win.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet with it. The 3-ball. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
There's the triple. That's good from Curry on the assist from Green. And now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Şengün with a steal. Now here's Van Vliet, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Şengün, the screen. Green for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's got 8. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Moody passes to Butler. Outside Podziemski. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen on Green. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Thompson outside. And there's the drive. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, BA, you can feel what's at stake here in the arena.
And he makes both free throws. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stop working on continual flow and a very professional win.
Now here's Thompson. Smith with a screen on Butler. Thompson, no good. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Got a piece of it. Now Smith. He picked up 15 in their last win against Utah.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Whitmore. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Hill. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Pass to Thompson. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. The rebound by Post.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Spencer. Pass to Post. Outside heel. Here's Spencer. Now here's Butler. And there's another one for the Warriors.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Smith. Here's Green. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Butler with the ball. 11 points for him last game against the Lakers. Here's the pick. With the teardrop. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.